Hi and welcome to today's Pick a Crystal video. So it's a general reading, naturally. It's hopefully going to be quite fun. We have 4 wonderful groups. Today we're going to be asking Spirit, who is thinking about you? Now my aim of today's reading is to offer you clarity. As often as we know, our thoughts create our reality. With thoughts we create this world. Thoughts are very powerful. Gem Goddess actually just put out a new video. I think I just busted it. The secret to manifesting anything that you want. And it's literally the epitome thoughts, but she explains it so beautifully. I would suggest you look at that video. I wasn't expecting to do a shout out, but there we go. So thoughts are powerful. This video could give you an idea as to why you feel your energy being pulled in a certain way, or why you feel so attracted to a certain thing. It could also just solidify the path that you're already on and help you continue to manifest the reality that you want through the thoughts that you are creating. Anyway, in the very least, it should offer a little bit of entertainment. So we're asking Spirit, who is thinking about you? Who is thinking about you so much that their energy became channeled by a random lady who lives at the bottom of the world in the Southern Hemisphere in Australia? You know, who is this person that had to come through on a random pick a crystal reading on YouTube when there were only 4 groups? They must be important. Let's see what happens, shall we? We've got 4 groups, as I mentioned. Group 1, you have the Citrine Crystal Tower. Group 2, you have the Rose Quartz Crystal Tower. Group 3, you've got the Clear Quartz. Very different, it's unusual. And group 4, you have the Amethyst Crystal Tower. So those are your 4 options, you guys. Pause the video if you need a little bit more time. You may feel called to more than one group. All I can say is all 4 groups were very different, in my opinion. Give yourself time to figure out which of these 4 you're feeling most called to. When you know, the timestamps will be linked down below, as well as some bonus songs that could have additional messages. Click on the timestamp to join me in your reading. Hi and welcome to today's Pick a Card reading. If you chose this gorgeous citrine crystal tower, then this is going to be your reading. Now, I'm really excited to do this. I haven't done this in a while. We're going to be asking Spirit, who is thinking about you? And we're hopefully getting messages to see whether this person is also keeping their eye on you as well. We'll see. It's just intended to be a fun reading today, so we'll see what comes through. I'm going to be starting with tarot, then we're going to get tissue box messages to see if we can identify this person, get more clues, and then we're going to be getting oracle cards as well. So first of all, I'm going to start with tarot, and then I might actually get oracle cards. Group 1, please, Spirit. Those who picked the Citrine Crystal Tower. Who has been thinking about group 1? Group 1, please, Spirit. Who has been thinking about group 1? That's a lot of cards, sweets. I might only take this one. Who has been thinking about group 1? Thank you. Okay. Oh, there was something hiding back there. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, wow. Okay, let me lay these out. This person is thinking about you because you two have had a falling out recently, or they're missing out on your success is what it feels like. This is somebody off the cuff, my group 1s. This is somebody who's trying to get your attention. They're thinking about you because they're thinking about what they would say to you to make things right with you. This person gets a lot of happiness from their thoughts of you, but there is this underlying feeling of they need to heal something with you. They might have said something wrong in the past, or they might just be very afraid of saying something wrong moving forward. But this person's main reason why they're thinking about you is almost like they're practicing a conversation with you so that they can have this happy ending with you. This person is trying to get through a tough cycle right now. They might be going through other things in their life as well with the 5 of Cups, but it certainly feels like this person is just trying to focus on what makes them happy. And group 1, you're the kind of person who does make this person happy. They may just be at a distance from you or be struggling to tell you how they feel. because they are going through something right now. This could be a friend for some of you, but this person, you make them so happy and you're somebody who they want to spend more time with. They're kind of afraid of talking to you though. They're afraid of either saying the wrong thing, or they're afraid of how you perceive them. They're afraid of not having this harmony with you, which is why they're really thinking about you. They're thinking about you to the point where it's like, okay, next time I see them, what am I going to say? Like, what do I say next? How do I get this new opportunity to see them and talk to them again, so that we can figure this out, so that I can open up to them, so that we can focus on our Two of Cups. This person, in the very least, wants a friendship with you, Group 1, but they definitely want to talk to you about their feelings, and they want to come across as genuine. They don't want to pretend. Like, it's really interesting, this spread. We have Cups, Swords, Fire, and the fire is really, like with the wands, it's about energy. So it's like feelings, thoughts, energy. And their energy is that they want balance, they want harmony, they want peace. Their thoughts reflect something happening in the past that maybe left you with the wrong impression of them, or they just kind of don't know where they sit, so they do want a new opportunity to talk to you again. And their feelings are that you make them very happy, but maybe they didn't lead you to believe that. Maybe they didn't show you how much you mean to them, or maybe they struggled to open up to you about their feelings for you, or what else was going on in their life, because I think there's a lot going on in this person's life. Bottom deck energy is death, so they definitely want a rebirth here, some sort of renewal with you, my Group 1s. The main reason why this person thinks about you is because you are someone who has made a big impact in their life, and they want to spend more time with you. They want to have more harmony with you. They want a new opportunity to talk to you, and they definitely want to open up to you more about how they're feeling, get out of this tough cycle. There's almost like this person thinks that you can help them heal, whether the issue is within your connection or not. There's something about you that you're their happiness. All right, I'm going to get some oracle cards too. Actually, no, we'll get tarot first, because that was a very quick and clear message. So let's see what tarot wants to say as well. This person may also be looking for emotional closure from you so that they can move forward with the Death card here, but there's definitely this element of rebirth, transformation in the very least with the Death card. Can I clarify the Nine of Cups, please? What have I missed with that beautiful card? Who is thinking? Yeah, this is why. They're thinking about you because they can't stop thinking about you, essentially. With the Four of Pentacles here, this could be someone who's in your close social circle, like a friend of a friend kind of thing, or this could be someone who you have had the opportunity to spend a lot of time with in the past. I am sensing like this person's somewhat closed off or distant at the moment, but the Four of Pentacles is saying it's very hard for this person to let people in, and they're thinking about you as someone who makes them happy and that they want more time with. So this person sees something solid with you, and they just can't seem to let you go, Group 1. Like, they can't seem to stop thinking about you as well. This is telling me as well that this person is planning something, and the stability isn't just like in their energy of you and this connection. It's actually in their environment at the moment. They're planning to stable. For some of you, the message is they're settling down. They're planning to create more stability in their life, and they're trying to attract people and situations that make them very happy. And for some reason, you just keep popping up in their head. Like you're someone who makes them very happy. You're someone who appears very stable. You're someone who they want more time with, is what I'm getting. The Seven of Swords, please. Can we clarify that energy? Interesting. We have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So I'm kind of getting this energy of like it was over before it started. So this could be someone who looked very promising in your life, whether they resonate as a romantic interest or a platonic friendship, or even a family member, really. This was someone who you could have had a lot of potential with at one point in your life. You were going to spend a lot of time with them, or you were sort of getting to know each other type of energy, and then they kind of left, is what I'm getting. They might have just snuck out and you didn't hear from them in a very long time, and it was like, okay, progress was left untouched almost. Like the seeds were planted, but they never grew type of energy. And I feel like this person thinks about you and kind of thinks about doing it over, if that makes sense. Like they kind of think about what they could have, would have, should have done instead, or they think about that particularly, like their mind goes back to that, and how their actions kind of change the course of their future, if that makes sense. Because the Seven of Pentacles is normally an energy of you invest because, yes, it's going to take a long time, but it's worth investing in. So I feel like this person is looking at it and thinking, if I had only invested back then, or if I had given more time into the connection back then, we wouldn't be in this situation now where we have two sevens reversed. We don't know where we're going. We don't know what to really say to each other anymore. And we don't know if this connection is even worth saving, or if not that it's worth saving. More so, where is it going, and is it even going to grow anymore? I kind of want to clarify that energy again, though. Is there anything else you can tell me about the two sevens on the table? Why is this person thinking about my group ones? Yeah, they're not happy, to say the very least. The Ten of Cups reversed. They're really not happy, group one. They think about this and it does make them uncomfortable. It makes them think, God, what does group one think of me? Like, that's what they're thinking. What do they think of me? They're very concerned about their character through your eyes. And this isn't like, reversals are a beautiful way of obtaining further clarity as a reader. It's not a proper blockage, in my opinion. Like, this is all perception. This is their thoughts. But certainly they look at this as, if I had only invested more time and energy back then, maybe we would have this now. You know, maybe our communication would be more clear. Maybe I'd be able to open up to them more when I'm going through things that I think they can understand. Maybe we'd be having more time making memories and sharing love with one another, because they see you as someone who is quite loving, group one. They have this energy of you being very, like, I want to say maternal. If you don't resonate as a feminine character, they just think that you have a lot of compassion, okay? And they definitely see you give this compassion to others, like they've seen this soft side to you. So it is very frustrating that they can't be a part of that circle anymore. They feel like they're on the outside looking in at your life, and they kind of think of you in a way of imagining what it would be like to be a part of that and to have this with you. Can I clarify the Four of Wands, please? Oh, we got a flipped card. Why are all these cards flipping? Okay, listen. I might have to, this person is planning on coming out of some sort of hiding. We have the Eight of Cups here flipping. I kind of feel like this person, their harmony with you involves them emotionally releasing things that they became too attached to. They almost have to be the bigger person here in order for this harmony with you. They think about you in a sense of, what have I left behind? And it kind of feels like you're always there, but they don't really talk about you. And it kind of feels like they're doing other things physically, like their energy is elsewhere, but their mind is always back on this missed opportunity. Their heart space is actually very affected by this, to the point where it's really, really, really not making them happy. There's the Nine of Cups reversed again. They think about you because you are this Empress figure who gives so much, and they definitely want a happy ending with you. So it's almost this energy of like, them wanting a do-over with you. I can't, yeah, look at this. I've got the Ace of Pentacles in my hands. I definitely feel like they do want some sort of new beginning in this connection, and for many of you, this could just be a friend, is what I'm getting, because they would settle for that. Even if they are a romantic interest, they would settle for a friendship because they feel like with time, it would eventually grow into something more mature. With you, there is a magnetic energy that pulls them back. Like, they can't not think about you, group one. Your energy just pulls them back. They might suddenly feel a certain way, and then they're thinking, well, why do I feel like this? And then they realize, oh my God, it's because my energy is just pulling this person back into my life. Ace of Swords here, we were talking about them wanting a new opportunity to communicate with you. They could have had a new idea about you too. Can we clarify this Ace of Swords, please? Like an epiphany about you. Yeah, with the Star here. They're realizing that you are a very beautiful, inspirational person who offers a lot of hope and faith. In general, you're someone who a lot of people look up to. You're someone who is very healing to be around. You're someone who is hard to forget, group one. You're a very hard person to let go of. And with the Star here, there's something very unique about you. This person has definitely unlocked some sort of mental clarity about you, and they've realized that it's your strength. It's not their weakness. It's your strength that is pulling them back. It's not that they're too weak to forget about you or they're too weak to let you go. It's actually just that you're so strong, and your energies they've accepted is a like versus like situation. This person is coming towards you to sort of understand you better, because they do think that even though you're super unique, there's something about you that's very similar to them and is attracting them back into your life. And they're hoping that the two of you can heal together and learn from each other. Like, this isn't a very dependent person, but they've attributed their behavior towards you as dependent in the past. Like, they didn't like the way that they became attached to you in the past, is a message that's coming through. Let's have a look at this Five of Cups. The Eight of Swords, yes. They're really in their head about this, to the point where it is affecting their mood. For some of you, this person's mood is very low right now. They may be experiencing a lot of sadness. It could have been a loss. But the Eight of Swords upright with the Five of Cups reverse, it's almost like when they think they should be ready, when they think they should be ready to move on, to be healed, they get pulled back into it with the Eight of Swords. They get pulled back to the point where it's like, why am I in this again? Like, I'm just getting this cycle of the same thoughts of you. What do they think about when they think about group one? What do they think about? The Ten of Pentacles reversed with the Fool card. So they think about a future with you and what they're potentially missing out on. They think about creating a future with you and what that would look like. They think about having a family, a joint friend group, like all of that stuff, creating a legacy together. They think about, what if this happened? What if that happened? What if I didn't do that? What if my actions weren't like this? What if I had rushed towards them in this way instead? What if I didn't make that choice? What if I made this instead? Like, just a lot of what ifs. And then they kind of think of, well, I can't control the past, but in the future, what if I did this? What if I did that? What if I... So many questions. I actually want to get some tissue box messages first to get more clues. Group one's person spirit, who is thinking about them. What can you tell us about their personality, their characteristics, or even their name? Okay, you guys got a lot. I love that. It's been a while. I was supposed to use this tissue box in the last reading on the extended, but I completely forgot. So I thought, oh Lord, I better use it today. We better actually come through. Okay, let's start with initials. I don't think we got a heck of a lot, but we'll see what we did get. And keep in mind, there are so many people that you encounter in your life. This is just one of them who are thinking about you as well. We have an M or a W, so that could be their first, middle, last name or yours in terms of initials. We also have an I, so I'm seeing M-I, me. We have an X, so mix is on the table over here. Mix. We also have an A. Oh, I just heard Alex. We have an O. Goodness, a lot of messages. Only one. We have an R, ready. I just heard run as well, though. We have an S. We've also got an L. We have a P. And I've also got an E down here. So I'm seeing same, S-A-M-E. I'm also seeing teal and seal. Real. Lord. Axe. Yeah, this person, they may have just gone through a lot of change recently that has put them in a very nostalgic energy. Let's have a look at what star signs we have. We've got Sagittarius on the table. Who else is here? We have Capricorn, so it could be Sag Cap cusp. Capricorn and Sagittarius coming through. We also have a Pisces, so they are closing a cycle, but we'll see what else comes through. This person could be trying to distract themselves with work, or their energy is leaning towards a very spontaneous energy, though. I can't lie. With the Tower and the Sagittarius coming out, we'll see what the Oracle cards say as well and what their channeled messages are, but I'm getting that this person is on the cusp of actually doing something, because with Neptune coming out as well, they think about you so much that they're dreaming about you, they're daydreaming about you, they're fantasizing about you, they're imagining you to filth, to the point where it's like, it's very frustrating, and it's very much a stark, cold contrast to their reality because you're not there at all. It's leaving a void almost with Pluto here. Like, I feel this person really, 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 really wanting to transform. They feel like they're on the outskirts of your life. Like Pluto, you know, orbiting in the furthest orbit circle in our solar system, and you're here, you're the sun. And like Pluto's barely getting any of your light. Pluto's trying their hardest to be in your energy and to feel your energy and trying to absorb your light, but it's so far away. They want to change that. I'm getting Scorpio, so yes, more transformative energy. We also have Jupiter, so there's that unexpected energy, and Jupiter is a planet that is connected to Pisces and Sagittarius, so there's more of this endings energy, this dreaming energy, but Jupiter's energy is more so like expansion and evolving through experience, if that makes sense, by taking risks, by educating, by gambling on that, and traveling to there. And there might be something very different about the two of you physically. Maybe you're in different locations, or you're from different countries, and at one point you came together. But I'm getting this foreign element too with Jupiter. That's more the 9th house, but we have the 11th house coming out for you now. So what the 11th house is telling me, group 1, is that this person could have been a part of your friend group. This is someone who you did spend time with. This is someone who is probably planning some sort of surprise, but they feel like you're certainly a very unique individual, and this connection that they had with you was very unique as well. Like, maybe it never really had a label. Maybe there was never quite, like, you weren't really friends, but you weren't really just acquaintances either. Like, maybe you weren't really in a relationship, but you weren't exactly friends either, you know? Like, there's something here where it didn't quite fit into one single category. Now, I'm also seeing the 2nd house here, so that's more of that routine business, this person's work ethic perhaps, immediate. I kind of feel like they just think of you to get them through the day, if that makes sense. Like, they think of you to get them through whatever routine they're going through. They have a lot of love for you, Spirit is saying. They have a lot of love for you. They're actually thinking about, like, will this person forgive me for the way that I've acted towards them? Does this person love me? Does this person have feelings for me? Give me a sign that this person's also thinking of me. Maybe this person's sending you signs through music. We have root chakra here. So there is something transformative happening in this connection, but Spirit's asking for you to stay grounded as well, because this person's energy does just like push out towards you and attempt to pull you back in. They're really longing for you, for this connection with you, for your light. They're really trying, apparently, to come back. They're trying to do something here. They're thinking that that would hurt, though. So this person has a very realistic, practical mind. And on one hand, they're like, oh, if I don't do something, this is going to happen. But if I do something, maybe it would hurt me. Maybe they would reject me. Maybe they don't want me a part of their life. Maybe they don't even think about me anymore. I am grateful for my options. So they're definitely like cycling through possibilities here with you. It's almost there, that infinity loop of like, if I had done that, what would happen? If I do this in the future, what would happen? Like, just creating all these multiverses with their mind. I wish. So absolutely, with all this Aquarius energy, they're wishing on a star for some sort of surprise. March, I'm grateful for my soulmate. So this person could have felt like you were a soulmate to them, basically. And I'm grateful for my family coming out. So some sort of family friendship connection is coming through strongly. Let's quickly see what the oracle cards have to say. Group 1, who is thinking about them? Goddess of the Moon. So Spirit's saying you know who this person is. You've been through this with them for quite some time with Goddess of the Moon. Perhaps you dream of them too. There is an intuitive connection here. There's a lot of secrets in a connection like this. And it's really important that you don't lose yourself in a connection like this as well with the Goddess of the Moon card. There's a lot of feelings here, but there's a lot of hidden feelings as well. Group 1, please, Spirit. What do they need to know about this person? Who is thinking of them? Man holding a coin. So they could be a man holding a coin. A very go-getter, work-orientated person who may have masculine energies. This is someone who's definitely focusing on their career. They're probably someone who's very linked to their material world, but they've had a emotional transformation recently, and it's changed the way that they see themselves and how they want to live their life. What else does group 1 need to know about this person who is thinking about them? What else? Yeah, you bring them so much happiness. They love thinking about you. Yeah, they're always in their mind, just sitting at the end of their jetty, looking at memories of you, looking at the past, wondering what they've missed out on in your present. What are they doing now? Where are they? Who's around them? This person honestly feels like they missed out on an opportunity with you, which is why there's this heavy transformation energy, because either you're transforming away from this person on purpose, or this person is trying to transform to meet you. Like they're trying to align their energy with you. With the world here, their main motivating factor is that they didn't get a chance to tell you how they're feeling. And they're really working up their means to be able to do that with this man holding a coin. They're a very practical person. They think if I just level up here and level up there, then I'll feel more aligned with them because that's where they're at. But most of the transformation has happened internally on an emotional level. And with the World card here, I'm just feeling like there's this looming fear of if I don't act now, it's just going to be nothing forever. Like transform now or just put this to rest basically and accept that this is an ending. And they don't want to accept the ending. So they're really standing there just like biding their time, figuring out how to do this. With storm warning in the reverse, this person is someone who you're not in communication with, but they certainly left you with a big impression. With the storm warning card here, this is somebody who really changed your life quite drastically, either with something they did or with something they didn't do, if that makes sense. Like this was quite an impactful connection. I already did that. Let's get some channeled messages really quickly. This is a new deck. Group 1, what would this person like to say to them if they could say anything right now? Group 1. I just heard, is it too late to say I'm sorry? Oh, sweet boy, that's exactly what I heard in my head. Only one. Remember when I picked up the O and I was like, only one. All right, one more and then we're going to have to go to group 2. Anything else, please? All right. So bottom deck energy is, I don't want to fight no more. I don't want to fight no more. I can't get no relief. So this is Alabama Shakes. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. Yeah, it's a beautiful song. I love Alabama Shakes, but it's a very energetic song. Like the energy is just building in this person, causing turmoil. The first card that came out was another Alabama Shakes song. You ain't alone, so why are you lonely? There you go on the dark end of the street. Are you scared to tell somebody how you feel about somebody? And it's called You Ain't Alone by Alabama Shakes. So absolutely. This person is like, when do I tell them? How do I tell them? Should I just tell them now? That's kind of what they're thinking. And even if like, it could be that they need to tell you how they feel about you, or it could just be that this is a friend who's struggling to open up about their mental health. You know, that's kind of where I'm feeling. I'm not living in fear. I'm just being honest because there's no more living in fear. If we don't talk about it, who will? So that's Blackwall's Cumberback, excuse me, Thundercat. Completely opposite. Cumberback. What is that? Maybe I had Benedict Cumberbatch on the brain. That's weird. I've been searching for whoever made me feel this way. It's you. Yeah, that's absolutely what's happened. They've hit this energy and like, why can't I just be happy? And then it's led to thoughts of you, and then they're realizing that actually there's so much happiness, there's so much stability, there's so much regret in here that they need to resolve. I've been searching for whoever made me feel this way. It's you. Lay it down by the Rubens. We also have, long as you use your voice, so soft, so polished, I'll stay calm in your home. Got my back till the day I die. Aww. That song's called Got My Back by Rimon and Denzel Curry. So they really think that you're so healing. Like there's something about your energy, you're so healing. And this is the card I was talking about. Hello, my only one. Remember who you are. You got the world because you got love in your hands. And you're still my chosen one. So that's Only One by Kanye West and Paul McCartney. And the last card is, the world is burning, just come home. And I can feel my body burning, come home. You want my love, come home. So that's what I have for you, Group 1. That's who's thinking about you at the moment. I hope that was informative. I hope that made sense. As always, it's a general reading. Please don't force it to fit. If it doesn't resonate, let it slide. And I shall see you in another reading. Bye. Hi, Group 2, and welcome. If you chose the Rose Quartz Crystal Tower, then this is going to be your reading. Group 2, we're hoping for a fun reading. We'll see what comes through. We're just asking Spirit who is thinking about you and perhaps peeping you as well. We're going to get information from Tarot. I'm also going to be getting tissue box messages because I said I was going to do that in the extended and I didn't, so I do feel very guilty. We'll do that today. We'll get a bit of oracle energy and also some channeled messages because that was so much fun in our last video. Alright, let's figure this out. Group 2, please, Spirit. Group 2. I'm seeing so much major arcana. Group 2. Who is thinking about Group 2, please, Spirit? Who is thinking about Group 2? Oh my days. Yeah, this is big energy. Okay. I might just start with these cards, if I'm honest, because that's a lot. And in terms of, it's only 4 in terms of quantity, but the energy here is like wowzers. Okay, bottom deck energy is the Ten of Pentacles reversed, confused. All right, in terms of me, not this person. The Queen of Pentacles. All right, this is interesting, you guys. I can't lie. This is very interesting. So we start over here with the Page of Cups, but it's reversed. And ironically, if this cup was upright, it would be looking away, you know, in the spread. If the Page of Cups was upright, the attention would be elsewhere. But with the Cups card being reversed, the energy and the attention is going straight towards the Queen, who appears to be looking at something else. So this energy could be someone younger than you. This is someone who feels as though they can't be at your level right now. So this could be someone who, I mean, in terms of an age, they're definitely could be younger, but they also feel emotionally stunted around you. Like there's something about you where you precede them in some way. They look up to you in the very least, Group 2. With the Ace of Cups following, I think that is the intention here. Like, they're kind of reaching out their cup, and even if they're reversed, even if they feel stunted a little bit, they're hoping for reciprocity, you know? They're hoping for a mutual exchange of energy. They're hoping for feelings to flow the same way, to say the least. And then what they're actually hoping for is the opportunity to develop this into something more with the Ace of Pentacles. It's almost like with the Page of Cups here, they think about extending an offer to you, reaching out to you, connecting to you emotionally, and creating something that is more developed, creating something that is more worthy of investing in with these 2 cards. I'm doing my washing at the moment, so it's going to get a bit crazy when that machine starts spinning. But I definitely feel that they want development here. This is someone who you may not know very well. This could be someone that some of you are dating, or maybe, you know, this person, you've piqued their interest and they don't know you very well. They're here in this reading as someone who wants more with you. They want more of an emotional connection. They want more of a tangible connection with the Ace of Pentacles. They want to be in your life more. They want to understand you better as well. They want to know how to win your heart is what I'm getting. So this person is giving me slightly obsessive vibes, but what I want to do now, because I'm feeling a lot more beneath these cards, than what we're being shown. I actually want to clarify them with another deck, and we'll see what comes through. I want you to know that this person really does see you as a really kind person, to say the least, but your attention seems to be elsewhere. So their confusion is that, well, their hopes, should I say. I don't want to say that this person's confused. I really don't agree with that. It feels like they're hoping for reciprocity, like mutual energy. If they reach out, if they message you with this Page of Cups, are you going to reciprocate, you know? Because for some of you, maybe this is a very random stranger who you've come into contact with, or they've had the opportunity to see you in person somewhere, and now they're trying to make something happen with you. So the Page of Cups, I think, had to be reversed. Otherwise, it would have looked like this person didn't care, but they do. I feel like they're in stealth mode, my group twos, sorry. It feels like they're in stealth mode, and you have no idea yet, but you will very soon. This person is planning on coming towards you quite soon, actually, with the Chariot here. They have a lot of feelings for you that they haven't expressed. That's why the Page of Cups is reversed as well. They have a lot of feelings for you that they haven't expressed. And it's as simple as, I like you, group two. You know, I like you. What do you think of me? I feel that they want to grow something organically, in the sense of like take their time to get to know you, to get to know each other, spend more time together. We have the Page of Cups again down here reversed. So 2 pages. They're hoping that the two of you are different enough to be interesting together, but similar enough to really grow something together. Like they see you as someone who potentially could be in their life for quite some time. Like if this is a romantic person, yeah, they see the two of you potentially dating to the point where like there's more to this story than, oh, we just met at the supermarket and they asked me where the tinned tomatoes were and I showed them and we had a laugh and then I gave them my phone number. Like that's a funny story, but they don't want that to be the only story. Like they want to create more with you. With the 6 of Pentacles, I do feel this person really wanting to reach out. Like I'm seeing that the gesture more than anything, the gesture of them giving, like it's so here, it's all here, the gesture of them giving. So that's really interesting. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups, please. Why is the Ace of Cups in the spread? Who is thinking about beautiful group 2 with the rose quartz? Oh, hello. Oh my gosh, why does this keep happening? There we go. I can't take it all. Yeah, okay. I'll take the ones that are refusing to go in. So first of all, this person keeping their eye on you 100% with the Page of Swords here reversed. They think that they're being stealthy about it. They think that you don't know. So maybe you don't, you know. This person's definitely thinking about reaching out to you. The Ace of Cups is being clarified by the Fool. So this is a very fresh connection, you guys. Like if you think you know this person, maybe you haven't seen them for a very, very, very long time, you know, but they're definitely thinking about you and they're thinking about building something here because they do feel that, you know, you reap what you sow. If they don't invest, they're going to lose that opportunity with you. The Fool is telling me they definitely want to reach out, definitely want to take a risk, and they're certainly a very sharp eye on you, a very sharp eye. They think they're being very stealthy though, like they think they've found you on social media and that you don't know that they look at your profile, is what they're telling me. Let's have a look at your Ace of Pentacles over here. Group 2, please, Spirit. Why is the Ace of Pentacles in this reading? Who is thinking about group 2? Hello. 7 of Cups. So there is that confusion here. I mean, I didn't want to label it, but can we talk about that more, please? Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Reciprocity. It comes back to that. You only reap what you sow, though. This person is very much like a... it's that initial... Yeah... The Knight of Cups coming out. So I feel like I may have mislabeled some of these. We have the Daughter and the Sun. Oh yeah, the Page of Pentacles. I always get the Daughters and the Suns mixed up in this deck. So we technically have the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. So listen, at this point in time, they really, really, really are wanting to be a part of your romantic life. Like this person, my group 2s, they're thinking of you because they're thinking about like how the two of you can grow into a relationship together, basically. Look who's underneath the Knight of Cups, the Mother of Cups. She's out here twice. So I really feel it may be hard for this person to randomly reach out, but that's what they think about doing. That's what they really think about doing, is like, how can I get in contact with group 2? How can I reach out to them? That's what their mind is thinking about here. They've got a lot of choices, a lot of options in terms of how to connect with you, but which one do they pick, you know? With the Two of Pentacles down here, clarifying our Ace of Pentacles, I feel like this person also daydreams about you, first of all, with the Seven of Cups, but they're also like thinking about how the two of you could make time for each other during your day, if that makes sense. Like they think about like waking up together, having breakfast together, like all those practical things. Like I would finish work and I could just swing by their workplace and say a quick hello, maybe like a quick kiss, and then I'd go home. And you know, like just these little things. Like it's kind of like maybe you two found out that you both like to go to the same place, and they're thinking, oh, for our first date, like we could we could both go to that place that they said that they like. And it's all these kind of things that's exciting, but it just becomes confusing because they let their imagination get the better of them. But I feel with the Two of Pentacles here, it's about like making room for each other in each other's lives, like very second house Taurus energies of like routines and habits. And do they like, what are their hobbies? What are their interests? Do they like doing this? Like, will they think it's weird that I only have cream in my coffee instead of milk? Like, maybe it's just all these little things. It's it's interesting. They're very excited by your energy, group 2. The Emperor down here is saying that this person is very much in that energy of you only reap what you sow. If you don't sow, you don't reap. And they're wanting to reap a harvest here. So they're really like, that's what they're thinking about, is like, how do I sow my seeds? How do I plant in this fertile soil so that I'm able to harvest something prosperous with this Queen of Cups? They're planning something with the Emperor here. They're definitely in their planning energy. How would this person reach out to my group 2s, please, before we clarify the Queen of Cups? The Devil, shut your mouth. How would this person reach out? I'm only laughing because the Devil is like crude, man. Like when I said, how will they reach out? I literally just saw this hand like reaching out. So, goodness, very much attracted to you physically. There's parts of you that they just want to grab, apparently. But what I'm seeing here with the Hermit reversed is apparently it would be quite surprising. This is someone who maybe spends a lot of time alone, or you do. With the Devil here, someone could have very strong, hectic responsibilities elsewhere, like strong work commitments, or they might just be at times quite impulsive because of other responsibilities in their life. Like, I'm addicted to work, so I've got to curb this desire or let go of my inhibition some way, you know. Maybe you see them on a night out. I don't think so, though. The energy that I'm getting here is that this person would randomly come out of their whatever cycle they've been in, and they would resurface unexpectedly. That's kind of what I'm getting with the Hermit reversed. Hermit is heavy Mercury Virgo energy, so I feel like this person is still thinking. They're kind of in their cave at the moment, thinking about it. There's kind of more focused, if I'm honest, on like the physical, like the way you make them feel, how they could make this happen physically, how they could physically create this. It's not really so much of a, like they're still figuring that part out. Like you actually have to pick up the phone and call, or you actually have to reach out and message this person if you want that. Like imagining us having breakfast together is really nice, but you have to call first. Like you have to let your intentions be known first. They're still figuring that part out. They're kind of wrapped up in the fantasy at the moment. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups, please. We have the Queen of Wands. Okay, so that's definitely an energy that's pulling them towards you. You're magnetic, you're kind, you are funny. Apparently you make them laugh, you make them smile, but you're also very attractive. And you have something about the way that you look that just ticks a really big box in this person's eyes. Like they just look at you and they think, oh my gosh, like I need to know this person more. They're very protective over you, and they feel like you at times might be a little bit standoffish. Like they definitely feel some sort of bond with you already, but there's this concern that you may be hard to open up to them. See, my group 2s, this person is very sexually attracted to you as well. So where it resonates, they're wondering if you're a prude. And listen, you don't have to answer that. But what I am feeling is that this person is like thinking about all those things when it comes to you. And they're thinking about like how many dates before they let me do this. Oh my Lord. But the Mother of Wands here is really just amplifying this attraction towards you, and the fact that there was this spark that hasn't been able to get out of their head. Is there anything else you want to say about those two queens? The Ace of Wands. Okay, so that's a big yes. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, there's a big antenna in this person's world that only picks up your signal and is just like, here, here. Where are they? Let's put the antenna out. We're gonna find them on the radar. Like, it's crazy. This person thinks about you so much, group 2. This person is low-key obsessing over this opportunity with you. Gosh, let's get some clues. I need to know who this person is. With the Death card reversed underneath that, this person's main thoughts are create, create, create. Like, we have 3 aces and the Fool. They just want something with you. They want a new beginning. They want a relationship, to say the least. They want to transform with you. They want to grow with you. They want to know what a future with you would be like. What can you tell us about this person, Spirit? Who is this person that is thinking about group 2? Okay, Dokale. Alright, let's separate. So we're going to have a look at initials, if any came out. And then we're going to have a look at other messages. We're going to have a look at some star signs. I'll tell you if I'm picking up any physical traits, because that happens sometimes. All right, so in terms of initials, could be yours or theirs. I'm seeing the letter D. I'm sorry, this person is so crude. Oh, okay, so obviously D could mean something else. I'm not repeating it, but no, that's so very sexually attracted to you. Z is also coming out. We also have, this is such a cheeky energy. I think that you bring that out of them though. Like, I'm not going to lie, this person feels like they have a front, like they're quite straight, they're quite serious. And then they think about you and it's a lot. It's a lot of feelings and it's a lot of passion. And like, I'm almost like nervous, you know, like I've got a little bit of like a tremor going. I think I do anyway. Do I? Yes, I do. We have an F coming out as well. We also have a Q. So cute. There's something that you did. Maybe you smile with your nose. Does that make sense? You know how when some people smile, like they scrunch their nose? This person thinks that you're very cute though. We have a K out here. We have a B. And what else? We've got an I. Oh, I'm seeing it. It comes out every now and then. We have a H. So this person's like, hi, hi. Definitely thinking about reaching out to you. They just don't really have the logistics sorted. They're more like getting ahead of themselves. Like, when I reach out to them, then we're going to be doing this and we're going to do that. And it's like, you've got to figure out how you're going to reach out to them first. Come back to square one. What does this mean? And they're like, oh, but listen, once I reach out, it's like, but no, how are you going to do it? We have a Y over here. What else? Okay. I'm going to start with these messages then. We have solar plexus, absolutely, with the Chariot here. Forward-moving energy, big feelings. That gut instinct is telling them move things forward. We have a longing, and I don't doubt that, you guys. I absolutely don't doubt that. We have inspired. So you kind of inspired this person to take some sort of action in their life. Sleepless. So they're thinking about you so much you keep them up at night. We have gratitude. They definitely are grateful to have seen you or to have you come their way. Sacral chakra. A lot of passion here, a lot of longing, a lot of creative sexual energy. We have remembering. So if you share memories with this person, that could be a hint here. They feel something with you though. If this is a completely new person, they feel connected to you already. Like, it's like their soul is remembering you from another life. We have the 5th house coming out, Leo. So self-expressing drama. They want to have fun with you. This is someone who may present as very fun when they're around you. This is someone who could be a Leo as well. But they're someone who presents as like a real like sort of happy-go-lucky person when they're around you, quite fun. They love romance too, so, and I don't doubt that. We have the Queen of Cups twice, we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Knight of Cups. So yes, I definitely think that they love romance. We have the first house here, so this could be a new person. They're wanting to create new, good first impressions with you, though. We have Mars, so absolutely that forward-moving Emperor energy that was down here, really wanting to move things forward, really wanting to take advantage of the opportunities as well with Death here. They don't want an ending. They want to take advantage of this new beginning with you. We have Mercury over here, so really thinking... thinking and trying to plan how to come forward. They're a little bit stuck, but they're trying. We have the North Node showing up here, so really wanting to move things forward and follow a direction. They feel inspired to take some sort of direction towards you. We also have Foundations, Cancer, the 4th house. So the 4th house is telling me that they kind of want to create something more stable. Like they are thinking of the future with you. They are definitely thinking of like sharing time with you in each other's home, like that sort of energy. Like they do like to be fun and to be outgoing, but they have a very private side to them is what I'm getting. And they're thinking about you in that way, like the more private side, having more private moments together. We have the moon out here, so more Cancer energy. This is a very, this is someone who is very attracted to someone who has big feelings. It's the best way that I would describe it. How else could I describe it? It's someone who, like, they like it when someone displays kindness and compassion, and like that to them is a big deal. That really catches their eye. But I'm also getting like a secretive side to this person with the moon. Like they kind of suppress and maybe reflect a lot of like outgoing energy, almost overly expressive to compensate for some really big feelings that they feel. So that's probably one way of like a big hint is this person, they can't hide when they like someone. They really can't. Like they almost become a completely different person. Their friends might know them as this really reserved, sort of quiet, yes, still fun, but not as outgoing energy. And then when they're around you, they're just always laughing. They kind of come alive a little bit. And it's only afterwards that they realize their feelings. It's like once that excitement's gone, they're like, oh my gosh, I like the way this person makes me feel. We have Jupiter here, so spontaneity. I'm feeling this risk of the Fool as well. We have Sagittarius, the 9th house, absolutely. 9th house is really confirming Jupiter's energy of risk and also taking some sort of gamble in order to expand. They want expansion here, more experiences with you. We have the 7th house, so wanting a very committed, stable relationship, a partnership type energy, marriage type of energy. We have the 11th house, Aquarius, so we've got a lot of signs here, you guys. I think we've covered nearly all 12 of them, but in the cards, there was strong Cancer cardinal energy, Aries cardinal energy, so this person has most likely got cardinal placements in terms of, gosh, we got Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Yeah, Capricorn's here with the Devil card as well. So strong cardinal placements, but they also have like a soft mutable side to them as well that their friends see. So their moon side could be mutable. Could be, gosh, I'm really testing my knowledge now. I'm just going to rattle them off not in order. I can think of Virgo. We've got Pisces. We've got Gemini. And we also have, who's the Earth? Did I list them all? Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, Sagittarius. How could I forget Sagittarius? All right, now we also have Libra coming out again, so strong cardinal energy. There's that mutable Pisces coming in again, and we have more cardinal energy with the Aries. So I'm seeing same. So you guys might have felt the spark too, because Spirit's saying that there's a mirroring of mutual energy here. And this person is feeling fairly confident that when they do reach out, it is going to be reciprocated as well. So let's get some oracle cards and then we'll get some channeled messages. My beautiful group 2s, what do they need to know about this connection? What do they need to know? Attachment in the reverse, that's interesting. What else do they need to know about this connection? Walking away in the reverse, daughter value in the reverse. What's going on? What do they need to know? Envy in the reverse. So there's a strange energy here, I'm not going to lie. What do they need to know about this connection? Sacral chakra and door to personal healing. And happiness is your bottom deck energy. So when it comes to this connection, Spirit's saying that there's like a cat and mouse game going on here. You may be very attached to something else with the Queen of Cups. Your fixation could be elsewhere, is what they're indicating. Attachment, I don't always take reversals in this deck, I'm going to be honest, and I don't think all the cards are meant to be reversed, but there's this real strong feeling of this is the kind of person who you're aware of, and if they were to reach out, yes, you would reciprocate, but you're detached at the moment. There's someone here who isn't really trying to focus on the outcome because maybe they don't have a lot of high hopes. Maybe this is just like a, sure, I'll give you my number, or sure, I'll entertain your attention and have fun with you tonight. And then this person kind of found you on social media, or they kind of followed up with the friends that you were around, or they managed to find you again, and they're really just sort of thinking about having this relationship with you. But I'm kind of getting that from your end, my group too. Some of y'all aren't attached to this. You're thinking about somebody else. And with walking away reversed, it's almost like, yes, you can walk away, but you're always looking back. Like this is somebody who is still there and who you apparently think of too. And I think that that card was not meant to be reversed because Spirit is saying, I don't think you're going to walk away from this. It's almost like this person is going to inevitably come into your life, and perhaps their offer, you decide to take them up on it. And you end up having a lot of fun. And then you end up doing what they predicted you would do, is organically create a very meaningful connection with them. Because I'm kind of getting with the door to value here, like you don't have to do anything you don't want to do, but there is some sort of untapped potential here. I definitely see you creating your value and your meaning elsewhere, your worth elsewhere, and that's fine. You should never put your worth on somebody else's opinions or somebody else's attention, but I also kind of feel that for those of you where it resonates, there is untapped potential here. So you have free will. Spirit's saying there's so much desire here. This is definitely someone who is feeling very passionate towards you. And I don't know, this envy energy is really conflicting me as well because it is reversed. So I kind of get this feeling that this is the kind of person, maybe you don't realize you want to be with them until somebody else is with them. Like it's that kind of energy, you know? So there's this real feeling of like, you have free will, 100%, but don't do something you might regret, you know? Don't try to prove this person's interest by messing around with somebody else. Because they are interested if that's something you were concerned about, and also maybe entertain the idea of a friendship first. You know, I'm not telling you to jump into bed with them because they like you, but there seems to be some sort of untapped potential here, so it's going to resonate differently. For some of you, you just needed to know this is what decided to come through for you today. This person is the main one who's thinking about you at this very time. And Spirit is really encouraging, like, yes, we got all of this confusing message, but Spirit is really encouraging that at the end of the day, you got to focus on your healing and happiness as well. You do have that free will that I kept mentioning. And if this is something you don't want to pursue, you have every right to say, no, actually, I don't want to pursue that. This isn't someone who I feel attracted to, but I'm almost getting this feeling of like mistaken identity here. Like this is someone who might be coming back after you had to walk away because you had become too attached, you know? And Sacral Chakra reversed is giving me rebirth energy of the Ace of Wands, a do-over energy here. So let's get some channeled messages. What would this person say to group 2 right now if they could say anything? What would this person say? Oh my days. What would this person say to group 2 if they could say anything? Oh, yes, literally. Weren't we just talking about that do-over? Second chance just came out. All right, bottom deck energy is I don't want to fight no more. I don't want to fight no more. I don't want to fight. I can't get no relief. So I don't want to fight no more Alabama Shakes. This could very well be somebody who you do have that history with, and they're coming through pretending like they're a new person, very much focused on a new opportunity with you. With all the transformation, you didn't get too much, to be fair, but we did get death reverse. So there was this feeling of, I've got to make this work so that it doesn't end. Anyway, your first channeled message energy was, to your hands you make me tremble, make me crash, forget my name. Should just drive that way until we're higher than life. So sun in our eyes, Diplo featuring Mo. This person fantasizes about you a lot physically, but they also fantasize about escaping with you somewhere. I want to be where you are. Love is you, only you, and you give me everything else. So this song is called Two by Maya, I think it might be. It's originally a Spanish song, beautiful song. That will always be one of my favorite songs. I literally learned the Spanish in that song just for that song because it's so beautiful. Puffed along a cigarette that went and made me sick. Spent another day pretending I was over it. Oh my days. So this is called Back in My Body by Maggie Rogers. Interesting. We also have But Who Needs Love? That Ain't Never Changed Shit. And I don't got time for a that's gonna slow me down. So Who Needs Love? Trippy Red. This is interesting. This is really interesting energy. Where did that come from? Where's the animosity coming from? You're showing up with your, feels, and then to come out with that's interesting. Can we fall in love like we did before? Can I show you how much I adore you, baby? This is Second Chance by Lila Ike. Beautiful song as well. Her voice is, she's a heaven-sent angel. Stole me a dog-eared map and called for you everywhere. Have I found you? Flightless bird, American mouth, iron and wine. So that's a beautiful analogy of this person's energy. You guys, I'm kind of feeling that this person wasn't expecting to find you. That's why this Who Needs Love is here. They weren't expecting to see you, to know you, to feel like this towards you. And now that they do, it's like it's you or no one. So group 2, that's what I feel. It's very intense. As always, take what resonates. Do not let the rest take from you. I hope it was a fun, interesting reading, though. Please look after your wonderful selves. Remember, you do have your free will. It's still there, strapped firmly across your chest. You don't have to accept anything you don't want. And I shall see you in another video. Bye. Hi, group 3, and welcome. If you chose the clear quartz crystal, then this is going to be your reading. So group 3, we're asking Spirit, who is thinking about you? Whose mind are you on lately? The first 2 groups were so interesting. I was really hoping that this would be a fun reading, and thankfully it really is, so that's marvelous. It has been a pleasure so far, so let us see what we've got for you. My beautiful group 3s, please, Spirit. Who is thinking of group 3? Who is thinking of group 3? Oh, just one more, please. Just one more. Thank you. Oh, okay. I asked for 1 and I got too much. Okay, so bottom deck energy is the 3 of Pentacles. Let me just put that over there. The first card that fell out for you is the Magician. This is someone who thinks that they're very, very powerful. They're quite confident at the moment as well. We also have the Hermit coming out for you. Okay, how contrasting. We also have the 7 of Cups, and I've got the 5 of Swords in my hand. It was technically reversed. I'm also being shown the 5 of the 5 of Pentacles. Did I say the Cups? Oh my lord. What is going on with my mouth? So 2 5s, 1 sword, 1 Pentacles. And we also have the 7 of Swords over here, sneakily sneaking around. So this is interesting, my beautiful group 3s. I do need to tell you that this person has a lot of mixed energy. Like, I'm getting very confused already, and I haven't even really kind of delved into the energies yet. This is someone who is trying to create something right now. They come across as very confident when they're around people, but I also feel like they're quite introverted. I also feel like this is someone who has a lot of downtime. They don't spend a lot of time around a lot of people, but they seem to be creating something right now. They could have their own business. They present as quite powerful, quite confident, but they have a very quiet side to them that not a lot of people see. This person is currently trying to seek seek answers around how they can better themselves. There is an element of selfishness around them, but it is kind of purified by the Hermit's energy at this point. You do need to know that this is somebody who feels quite confused about you and the connection or the relationship or the friendship that they share with you, Group 3. They're quite confused about the way that you make them feel. This is someone who knows the truth, but they almost try to mask the truth with their other cups. They try to focus on other things instead of think about you, but it doesn't work. It's like the more that they try to not think about you, the more that they end up thinking about you. This person daydreams and potentially dreams about you as well. Like they just catch themselves slipping back into thoughts of you. The truth is they have very strong feelings for you that perhaps are unreciprocated. Like this is someone who, in their point of view, my Group 3s, you don't have any interest in. With the 5 of Swords here, this is somebody who you're not in regular communication with. You may have mutual friends though. You could know the same people. You could have been from a similar place. But there's this real feeling of like you kind of see each other, you're around each other every now and then, but you don't spend a lot of time around each other, if that makes sense. Like maybe you see each other with mutual acquaintances, but you don't talk a lot, is what this card is telling me. In fact, I feel that somebody may have purposefully ended communication, like somebody ghosted somebody in this equation. The 5 of Swords is also saying success with possible social misfortune. So there's this element of this person chose their success rather than pursuing whatever this social situation was, and you seem to fall into that category. But I want more cards because this is coming through way too structured. Like why did this person choose to come up is what I want to ask. I'm also being shown over here the 5 of Pentacles reversed. So this person is someone who is very independent to the point where they don't let a lot of people around them. This is someone who is hard to get close to. They don't have a lot of people near them. They may have even left you out in the cold, but it's something that you shouldn't take personally, my beautiful Group 3s. This is just someone who is almost like giving me like this, they're used to looking after themselves type of energy. Like they need to be independent because they haven't had a lot of people to rely on. For whatever reason, this is somebody who is very much focused on their own success right now. And they're really just taking time out in order to focus on this manifestation, this success over here with the Magician. The other message with the 5 of Pentacles is that this person could act very cold and distant when they're around you. Like maybe you struggle to communicate with them. Maybe the last time you spoke to them, they came across as very cold. And I certainly feel like this was a protective measure because there is something here that's unspoken. There's an undercurrent. And I'm really picking up on it, but it doesn't want to come through yet. So we'll clarify with other cards. They act cold and distant to protect themselves from you for some reason. The 7 of Swords at the end here is telling me that this person actually does think about you. They may have walked away from you. They may have blocked you on social media even, or you may have blocked them on social media. But certainly this person has withdrawn communication from a lot of people. They may just have deleted social media accounts, or you may have, and they're wondering what happened. But there's just a feeling here of communication with this person is non-existent or very strained and difficult, full stop. The 7 of Swords is also telling me that this person has taken selfish actions recently for their best interest. And that could have put whatever relationship you have with them in the lurch type of thing. Like you had to consider your own path forward then as well. It's almost like this person, I'm just getting that they're really out here for themselves, my Group 3s, and I can't even be mad because I feel so sad. You know, like I feel like this person has to be out here for themselves because there isn't anybody else. And I kind of feel like their actions have done that to themselves. And they know that 100%. This person is very logical. They're showing me a lot of swords out here, but there is this earth energy as well. So I just feel like you shouldn't take any of this personally, but they absolutely are out here for themselves right now. The bottom deck energy is the 3 of Pentacles. So this person thinks about you and what they could potentially learn from you. For example, this person is creating something at the moment, Group 3s, and they may think that you have practical skills that could help them. They definitely think about when they're going to see you next, and I do feel like this is a friend or this is someone who is in your friend circle who is like curious about you but tries not to get attached to you because they don't want to go down that path of confusing their feelings for you again. This is somebody who does have romantic feelings for you, you guys. They really do. This person feels like they were that kind of person who maybe got introduced into your friend group and there was like a little bit of playful sort of flirting, but it never really took off. So they kind of just mask that now and pretend that it's not there, but it's still there. It's still there. It's just underneath a very hardened exterior now. All right, let's clarify some cards. Let's delve deeper. Let's figure out the truth of this person's energy, because they're so protective. Honestly, they guard themselves so well. Why is the Magician in this reading? We have the Mother of Wands. They're definitely manifesting right now. In fact, they could be a very successful person. They could be very much focused on their goals. This is a hint into who this person is, Group 3. This is somebody who is really working on some sort of endeavor. They've created something recently. It could be very unusual or different. It could be something that is quite creative, or just something that seemed to happen almost overnight to you. Like it just kind of, it's spiraling quite quickly, but upwards, I want to say, not downwards. It's an upward spiral of a lot of success. This person's energy is very focused on manifesting right now. They want to tell us the Ten of Cups. So this person is very much focused on their happiness. Again, it feels quite selfish. Their fear is that they'll get stuck in something here. This person is afraid of being stuck. They're afraid of the things that they cannot control. So they try to put an exuberant amount of energy into what they can control. Like I'm talking a ridiculous amount of energy, Group 3. This person is so focused on their goals that they actually don't have a lot of room for anything else. Their biggest fear is that they'll get stuck in their feelings. For you, if I'm honest, like I think that's why you're here. I don't know why yet. This person's coming across as like, yeah, I'm just here for me. I'm just here for my happiness. I'm just here for my goals and my work and what I'm manifesting. And it's like, okay, but like, why does Group 3 have to know about this? You know, like why do you have to know that this person is ambitious? Oh, what is the relevancy to Group 3? Why is the Hermit in this reading? Why is this person thinking about Group 3? The Fool. Okay, thank you so much. Finally. So this person, honestly, underneath all of this, everything that we've talked about, Group 3, this person thinks about a new beginning with you. They think about a leap of faith. They're thinking about taking a risk. They think about what that would look like. What would a fresh start with you look like? When they're alone, when they're not completely in control of their reality, they allow their thoughts to think about a new beginning with you. They allow their mind to dream about what it would be like if they took that risk, or if you took that risk, or if both of you decided this was something that you wanted. What would that look like? You know, that's where their mind goes. Can we clarify the Seven of Cups? Why does this person think about Group 3, please? Okay, so they think about you because, first of all, we know that the Seven of Cups confuses them. They try to distract themselves. They try to deny themselves the truth of their feelings, because the truth is they have feelings for you, Group 3. They think about you and they get carried away in their daydreams, and then they realize that they can't do anything with that, if that makes sense. Like they think about like, what if this, what if that, what if I could do this? And then they get very stuck in these thoughts. With the Two of Swords here, they're very frustrated by the fact that for whatever reason, this didn't work out the way they expected it to. And the Two of Swords is telling me that this person has had to surrender a lot of control. Like they are the kind of person where if they can make something happen, they make it happen. Like they don't stop until it's done. But the fact that they can't control this situation, they can't control their feelings, they can't control their thoughts towards you, they can't control how you're going to respond, they can't control whether you have feelings for them as well, it's very frustrating. And that's more so what they think about. They think about the fact that they can't stop thinking about you, that they can't stop thinking about this fantasy with you, apparently. The Five of Swords reversed. Why is that in this reading? Group 3, who is thinking about them? So, first of all, yeah, okay. Five of Swords reversed. What did I talk about with that card before? That social scene, right? So first of all, it could be friend of the family with the Ten of Pentacles here, or family friend, friends of the family. Your friend's family, your family's friend, something like that. The Ten of Pentacles reversed is telling me that in the past with this person, there was a situation where the two of you may have been getting to know each other, and one or both of you chose not to continue that for the sake of other people here. One or both of you chose to focus on a connection that was more meaningful elsewhere. So this person may have chosen their family over you. You may have chosen your family over them. There was just a feeling here of this is somebody who it fell apart because you were focused on other things. Now, if that doesn't resonate, the other message that I'm getting is that someone was very much obsessed with their career and they chose to follow that instead of follow this. And I don't know if it's one of you or even both of you, because this person's energy is incredibly obsessive towards manifesting. And with the Three of Wands, you inevitably drifted apart because of this. You know, you chose different paths, and those small choices down here, that small choice not to reply to that text, or not to laugh at that comment, or not to continue going to that social scene and seeing that person, inevitably led to this drifting of energies where you were no longer around each other anymore, and you naturally drifted apart. This person's, why am I feeling like I'm going to cry? This person's energy just went into other places, and that's kind of why they're so protective, because the feelings are still there, group 3. They still think about you, but they don't like that they do, because it seems to hold them back, and it seems to leave them in this place of, I can't control group 3. I can't control the way group 3 feels. If the group 3 felt something, they wouldn't. Oh, this is horrible. They're saying that it wouldn't have fallen apart if you genuinely had feelings for them. All right, let's go over to the Five of Pentacles. What's happening over there, please? The 4, 6, 4. It's the Four of Wands. Oh, it was reversed. I was trying to read the number. So this is interesting. This person thinks of you, and they do think about how the actions that were taken in this connection have led to disharmony. They've led to that abandonment feeling. They've led to that need to be selfish to secure your own stability. And that has caused disharmony in this connection. They think about what could have happened if that had happened differently. And I almost think that, honestly, beneath all of this, this person has probably created another reality in their mind of like what life would have, could have, should have looked like if y'all had just come together in the beginning. Because with the Fool here, this person has a beautiful, brilliant imagination where they just love creating. And that we know that with the Magician, they love creating. So I don't deny, or I don't doubt, that their imagination gets the better of them at times, and that they do imagine what it would have, could have, should have been like if things had just happened the way that they expected it to in the beginning. Gosh, so this person could be at a physical distance to you as well, group 3. They're showing me the Daughter of Wands, so this person thinks about you sexually, my group 3s, first of all. This person also thinks about like communicating with you and how communication with you in the past made them feel. Like this person actually, you made them feel very special about themselves. And I think that there was something about you that really drew them in. Like there was just this magnetic attraction, and they were very addicted to your energy is what's coming through. I feel like this person distracts themselves from that by focusing on other energetic attractions. Like we have the Mother of Wands over here trying to pull their energy away from you. Almost like they had to create this business in order to distract themselves and pull this energy away from thoughts of you, because you had this strong, like they had this strong pull towards you, if that makes sense. Like you just had this strong attraction energy. Yeah, they do think about that. The Four of Cups. This person is feeling a little bit bored when it comes to their emotions. Like they spend a lot of time reflecting and thinking, but it all comes from this energy of like, I'm not happy. Like I don't have what I want. I don't have, I'm hearing success doesn't buy you happiness, group 3. Success doesn't buy you happiness. They are trying to manifest their happiness out here. They're trying with the Ten of Cups to manifest connection, love. But the truth is, they feel that they missed out on that with you. They feel that your energy never really got the chance to develop in the way that it could have. They feel like this was a missed opportunity. Like y'all settled for a fizzled out Page of Wands and a Four of Cups when it could have been a Queen of Wands and a Ten of Cups. We could have had the happy ending, but instead we settled for, that was fun, let's move forward. That's kind of what they think, and that's how they think about it too. It's really cold. It's very like, this person has spent a lot of time thinking about this. Yes, with the Hermit coming out again, they've spent a lot of time thinking about this. I'm going to leave him right there. I want to clarify the Seven of Swords, then we're moving forward. What is the Seven of Swords doing here? Oh my days, you're joking. So first of all, they kind of feel like they need to apologize to you. They kind of feel like an apology needs to happen full stop in this connection. They feel like they would like an opportunity to talk to you, but they don't kind of know what they would say, if that makes sense. Like, they feel like they need to explain something to you with the Ace of Swords. They have an idea, like they think about, well, maybe I should talk about the way I acted, maybe I should talk about some of the things I said. But then with the Ten of Swords, they also think that it would just be better to leave it as is, because this cycle is going to end anyway. Like, the part of them thinks that, like, maybe I should reach out to group 3 and communicate, but the other half of them says, like, it's better this way. This will inevitably end. Like, I will eventually forget about them. My feelings for them will eventually dissipate. My energy towards them will eventually sway. Like, maybe if I just keep manifesting this, I will fall in love elsewhere, or I will find that chemistry elsewhere. This person is in a very tough cycle, group 3, and this is the honest truth of their thoughts towards you, but please don't take responsibility for somebody else's healing or for somebody else's pain. It really much just feels like a misunderstanding, and they were very honest in saying that these small actions just led to big decisions that inevitably pulled the two of you away. I definitely think that they have conversations with you in their head. They like try to think of like what they would say, and it honestly just brings them to tears, because they don't want you to feel their pain, but they still realize, by concocting these conversations, they realize that there is a lot of pain still there, and they don't want you to feel guilty, because there's this very much like understanding energy of like mutual, or maybe they were the one that was sneaking away, or ghosted you or blocked you. I don't know. They're very cold right now, but they do feel like there was a betrayal here, and they don't want that to be projected. Like, there's a strong energy of like, if it's better this way, it's better this way. If this is what you want, then this is what you want. I can't change that. I can't change that you don't have the feelings for me that I have for you. I can't change that you invested your energy elsewhere. Even though I feel like we're soulmates on some level, we're so different yet so similar. I can't change that your energy isn't here. I can't change that your love isn't here. Oh, my heart. With the Nine of Pentacles here, this person thinks about the fact that you're no longer available to them. Like, the fact that you're creating other things, the fact that they're creating other things, the fact that they're low-key feeling very dependent on this energy, and they hate that. Like, they hate that they feel so dependent on this connection with you. Gosh. Let's get some clues. I want some more hints. I want initials. I want star signs, messages. Who is this person? Who's thinking of group 3? Oh, wow. Ask and ye shall receive. That's way too much. Wow. Goodness. Manifestation gone very right. Okay. I was a bit too excited for answers. This is a lot. Okay, let's siphon through. Goodness. All right, we'll start with these. So first of all, these initials could be yours or theirs. First, middle, last name. Sorry, I'm just readjusting to get more comfortable. So the first initial we have is the initial M or a W. Take that one as it resonates. We also have another M or W, okay? So this person could have double letters in their first, middle, last name, or you could. I'm also seeing a H or an H. I'm also seeing an L. Ooh, a lollipop. I'm also seeing a C. I'm also being shown a J. Goodness. We're also being shown another M. This one has to be a W. There's no way I would have 3 M's in here. And I'm also being shown an S. Goodness. All right, so we have longing. So this person's thoughts, they actually do have this longing feeling. I really think that they don't like this about themselves, you guys. Like, every time I talk about this, my throat just gets so thick and there's such a heaviness in my chest. Like, oh, I really think that it's so difficult. We have throat chakra. Yes, I was just talking about my throat. This person thinks about what they would say to you next. They think about you so much. Like, it's just a daily occurrence, if I'm honest. Like, this is almost a daily thing, my group 3s. Remembering. So they think about the memories that you guys shared together. Even if it's just fleeting, like, you're always on their mind. Uranus. So this person thinks about how the two of you have maybe changed or evolved. I definitely think that this person is very creative and inventive. I also just feel with the Aquarius Uranus energy here that there's some sort of like, it's almost like they're surprised with the way things turned out between the two of you, if that makes sense. Like, there's this energy of, like, you both followed the beat of your own drum, and even though this person's not happy, it's like there's, yeah, oh Lord, I just keep feeling it go back to sadness. If I'm honest, oh my Lord. We have Saturn over here too. So Saturn is also Aquarius. So this person could have Aquarius somewhere in their charts. I don't know, I just heard Venus in Aquarius, but Lord, Saturn over here is saying that this person is very much addicted to long-term success, or they're very much on the road to some sort of long-term success. This person's energy is very constant and stable. They could be reinventive with the Aquarius energy. Like, I do feel like they're creating something over here. They could be a Capricorn, they could be an Aquarius, but they're working on something big and it's going to take a long time, or it's going to be quite stable. Mars energy as well. So this person is a go-getter. They move towards their goals. They move towards the things that they like. They could be very cardinal in general. Their first impressions, your first impression of them could have been that they came on very strong, or that this person just seemed to be very, like, ambitious or outgoing, and I don't think that that was wrong, because they are, but they also have this softer side to them as well. We have the 4th house, Cancer, so that's the softer side I was talking about. This person is a homebody. They like a private life, which is probably why it's hard to talk to them, because they spend so much time alone with the Hermit here twice. But also Cancer's energy is like children and like just looking after the house and this homely energy of creating foundations that are stable and secure. We have Gemini over here, so siblings. We have the 3rd house. We have communication. So this person is an overthinker. We know that, though. Like, I know that. I can really feel this person's mind is very powerful in the sense of they're good at creating, they're good at manifesting, they're good at creating plans that are achievable, yet somewhat unrealistic, you know? A lot of people may have told this person you're only going to be this, or you may look at this person as someone who, you know, they're just like this, and they're just going to end up like everybody else in this town, but they seem to use that strong mind, that strong Gemini energy to dream big and pull it off. I do think communication is an issue with this person, though. They might be very established in their local community as well. What else? We have the Sun, so very positive vibes. This person may present as a very optimistic, funny, sunny, happy person. They could be a Leo as well. We have Gemini again, so this person could have Gemini placements. Gemini moon is what's coming up. We have Leo again, so very strong, like, outgoing side to this person. In fact, when you met them, they were probably very outgoing. We have November, I'm grateful for my fears, so Scorpio energy here. Something big could have happened in November. Between the two of you, this person's fears is what drives them to be successful. We also have I'm grateful for my job, so yes, we know that. We know that. You're out here working like a slave to your success. We have I'm grateful for my options. So this person is someone who seems to be very prosperous, group 3. This is a big hint as to who they are. They seem to be doing well for themselves. I'm grateful for my twin. So first of all, they could have a physical twin, like a family member who they look like. But also they're telling me that they felt like they had a twin connection with you. This is someone who maybe felt like there was something more here, and they feel like it was just... Honestly, in their mind, they could be trying to surrender you, just let you do whatever you need to do, and maybe when both of you are ready, you'll realign. But I definitely feel like this person is really just trying to let you go, because they, in their heart, feel that you didn't choose them, group 3. I'm seeing December here. Again, Capricorn, I'm grateful for my hard work. So this person is definitely needing an intervention about how much they work. That would hurt. So they definitely, this is someone who didn't take that chance with you in the past because they were afraid of hurting other people. Remember, they had to pursue other things over here. Someone chose a job, or someone chose a family instead. Let us get some oracle cards before we get the channeled messages, because my tear ducts need a break. They've just been stinging, ready to cry this whole time. All right. Group 3, what do they need to know about this connection, Spirit? Why are you bringing this person's thoughts to their attention? Why does Group 3 need to know this about this person? What do they need to know about this connection, please? Daughter value. Okay, that's interesting. Please. Thinking man. Okay, so maybe you guys do think about each other still, apparently. You guys would, 90% of you know who this is. Yin Yang. There is a complementary energy here where you two mirror each other's energies. Like you may be very different physically, but you guys have the same energy in one another. There's like a complementary energy here. Spirit's saying if you think about this person... Well, that's not even an if. I think that a lot of you do still think about this person. This feels like a very complicated... How would I describe it? Potentially twin flame dynamic, okay? You should never let somebody else tell you what your connection is. Only you know in your heart. But it does feel like a twin flame dynamic where it was very passionate in the beginning, and then something happened and there was a separation, and for whatever reason there's this energy of one person thinking they're surrendering and really trying to, but they still struggle, they still think of you, they still long for you, they distract themselves in work to not think about you. Bottom deck energy is man holding a coin. So yeah, Spirit is saying that the two of you do mirror this tendency. The two of you do distract yourselves with your other things. If this resonates, Spirit's saying that there's so much in this person's behavior that you may be able to learn about yourself. That's why you were brought this to attention, because maybe you haven't seen this person in a long time. Maybe you haven't communicated to them personally in a long time, but the two of you are like two mirrors that seem to do the same thing. And there is an emptiness in this person's heart. There is a void here that they try to fill with work and material things. And if that resonates as something that you do as well, then Spirit is saying to really, really, really take time out to consider what is truly going to make you happy. Because you are receiving signs and synchronicities, and this reading was meant to really amplify a certain journey that you're already on, Group 3. A lot of you are already trying to better your circumstances, whatever that means for you, whether that means creating more meaningful connections or engaging in more meaningful hobbies or interests, or trying to connect more with your spirituality with this card, trying to connect more with your purpose. Spirit's saying it's really important that you use this reading as information, not to get jealous, not to see if the grass is greener on the other side, but certainly to gather information for yourself. There's this energy of this person's traits being mirrored back into your own. And if it's going to make you happy, Spirit's saying then work towards it, whatever that means for you. With blossoming abundance here, there is this energy of collaborating with the right people or in the right moments to achieve the happiness you deserve. I feel expansion for you, group 3. You are the 3 for a reason. Look at the 3 on this card. Blossoming abundance is about growing, it's about developing, it's about expanding. I'm actually just going to pause the video until the washing machine's done because I can't compete with that. Okay, group 3, sorry about that, but God, there's no way I could compete over that. And my throat is already like sore and tight, so I didn't want to continue. Now, I did pull another card from another deck. I haven't seen it yet, but I want to look into that after. You need to know with the Envy card reversed as well, that Spirit wants you to know that this person only wishes you well. Like, they really just wish the best for you. They've had to kind of remove themselves from your situation. Excuse me. They've had to maybe block you or remove themselves from social media or withdraw communication because of their own feelings. Like, this is a very personal thing. It wasn't a reflection of you or your actions. It's just that they had to do this for themselves. They had to stop themselves from looking over and getting envious of your situation, especially if you moved on, especially if this was like a potential romantic situation. This person has had to distance themselves from you in order to heal. Now, Spirit is saying you are going to expand with the Blossoming Abundance card. They want you to focus on what is fruitful for you, what is fulfilling for you, what is going to make you happy. I am getting a message of just focusing on your joy and your gratitude and learning from this person's actions, if that makes sense. If you resonate with any of their behavior, there is a reason why you had to know all of this about them. Perhaps it gave you more confidence in some of the choices you're making in your life. Perhaps it helped you solidify the journey that you're on, or perhaps it made you more aware of your own feelings and your own traits, because there is an energy of mirroring here. You are very similar to one another. They showed me the yin-yang sign when I was shuffling. Now let's check what this card says. Spiritual strength. So what you need to know about this connection is that it was intended to show you both the greater meanings or the greater strengths that you have to your personalities. So one or both of you could have found your faith after or through a connection like this, or one of both of you could have realized your other qualities. You may have only attributed yourself to being physically strong or mentally strong or very smart, but I feel like this is the kind of connection that does grow. It develops you. It tests your perseverance. It tests how committed you are to your development, and it tests what truly matters in your life. And it's not to say that because the two of you drifted, that neither of you matter to one another. This person has so much love and respect for you to the point where they have to just suppress it and distract themselves from it most of the time. It just means that you had to learn and gain experiences through this connection in order to align with your true power. With the Nine of Wands here, you are very resilient, and I feel that in this person too, but it's almost like what you see in them is who you are. What you like about them, you possess within yourself. Now, I've run really over time, so I have to wrap up, but I do want you to know that the Spirit is saying the purpose of this connection was so that you could grow, so that you could realize your potential in terms of how strong you are, how capable you are, how intuitive you are, how you can always trust that feeling that you can't quite put your finger on, how you deserve abundance, you deserve happiness, that you shouldn't stay stuck in envious, jealous feelings, because success doesn't buy happiness. If you're trying to mirror someone based on what you see, then you're missing the secret. The secret is within. It's feelings. It's love. Through love and happiness, we create true abundance. That's what Spirit is saying. But let's get some channeled messages. I did this for the other two groups. My beautiful group 3s, what would their person say to them if they could say anything? This person's energy, my Lord, they present as very optimistic, but they have a very pessimistic side to them. I'm not going to lie. Like, holy heck. It's low-key triggering. So I hope you guys are okay. And thank you so much for sticking by. Remember to not take responsibility for other people's healing. This person is trying to, but they're saying that you asked for it, so this is the truth. What would Group 3's person say to them if they could say anything, please? What would Group 3's person say to them if they could say anything? Alright. Bottom deck energy is... oh my days. Why did this song have to come out for this group? All right. When I'm inside you, euphoria. When you look at me like that, euphoria. When you ask about me, euphoria. So this song is Spanish. It's called Euphoria by Senra. It's a beautiful song. And when it came up, I didn't realize what the English version was. And then I was like, you know what? We're going to put it in there. It's going to be the one sexual card. And it came out for you, group 3. So beneath all of this distraction, your person is a freak. All right. Let's have a look. Longing for life to roll over and die. Remembering things just to tell them so long. So this person is hoping that the end of this sadness is going to be nigh. The Salad Days by Mac DeMarco. So that song, I actually love it. It's such a happy song, but the lyrics are very morbid. And it's this energy of like trying to get through the hard times by really trying to focus on there's got to be a light at the end of the tunnel. But in order to do that, you have to accept that your circumstances aren't that great. So this person is very unhappy and bored, and they're trying to change that. They're trying to manifest their happiness. See you everywhere. I can't shut my eyes. I still see you there. Don't you get too close to me. I can't fall too fast. This is That Just Don't Sit Right by Winston Surfshirt. So you literally haunt this person, my group 3s. Bound to fall in love. Hey, you remember where we first met? Admitting is the first step. Bound to by Kanye West. It's a good song. Don't judge my song choices. Oh, Lord. All right, what else do we have? Feeling it overtake all that I used to hate. One by one, every trait. Going with what I always longed for. Same Old Mistakes by Rihanna. We also have But Who Needs Love? That Ain't Never Changed Shit. And I Don't Got Time for a That's Gonna Slow Me Down. Okay, so this is Who Needs Love by Trippie Redd. So first of all, this person has a lot of feels. You've triggered a lot of feelings in this person. Please don't take responsibility. But I definitely feel this person like just, oof, they're really trying to get over you, group 3. You ain't alone, so why are you lonely? There you go on the dark end of the street. Are you scared to tell somebody how you feel about somebody? You Ain't Alone by Alabama Shake. So this person, really, their biggest regret is that they weren't honest with you about their feelings. Maybe they just let this fizzle out and they didn't realize how strong their feelings were for you until you were no longer an option, if that makes sense. So goodness, this person is very attracted to you still, group 3. They're trying to get over you. They're trying to bury themselves in their manifestation work so that they can manifest themselves getting over you. But this person felt like you were a soulmate, and that is something they cannot recover from overnight. Group 3, that is the information I have for you. Please look after your wonderful selves. I know you're going to miss me and my loud washing machine, but we have to end the reading here. Please look after yourselves. Only take what resonates. Do not let the rest take from you, and I shall see you in another video. Bye! Hi group 4 and welcome. If you chose the Amethyst Crystal Tower, then this is going to be your reading. So group 4, today we're asking Spirit, who is thinking about you? I'm going to be getting some tarot. I'm also going to be getting some tissue box messages, and then we'll be getting a little bit of oracle cards, as well as some channeled messages. So we'll see what comes through for you. The intention of this reading was supposed to be lighthearted. We'll see what comes through. That is a little bit of a disclaimer. I don't want to bring you down, is what I'm saying. So depending on what energy comes through will depend on how many oracle cards we'll use at the end. Group 4, for those who picked the Amethyst Tower Spirit, who is thinking of group 4? Oh my days, okay. It's always the way, isn't it? 8 of Cups with the Ace and the Queen. It's like your energy isn't there anymore and now they want you. Your energy is pulled away. Your energy is occupied. You're busy. You're giving away. And now they want you. Because you're shining. You're shining. You're a star. This person feels like you've walked away from them. Okay? Who is this person? Who is thinking of group 4? The Ace of Swords. They feel like they have something to tell you, group 4. The Ace of Swords has been coming up a lot. I'm not surprised. It represents new thought. So this person's thoughts have recently drifted back towards you is what that could be telling us. It's also attempting to, like, this person is attempting to start a new opportunity to communicate, perhaps, but it does feel like there was a very strong pull towards you quite recently. It's not to say that it wasn't always there, my group fours, but it amplified recently. There's something about this where they've had to realign, is what I want to say. This person is thinking about some sort of decision. And if I'm honest, the only reason they're hesitating is because they think they don't have all the information yet. They feel like their path forward is still dark. It needs to be illuminated. They feel like they have this clarity, but they don't have the outcome. And Spirit's trying to say, like, you, you can't know the outcome until you act. Group 4, who is this person? Queen of Pentacles, reverse. So this is interesting. This person could be an air sign or an earth sign, but what I'm getting with the Queen of Pentacles is this person who's thinking about you, there's an element here of someone being, maybe they feel this way towards you, but the Queen of Pentacles here is like someone's growing without the other person. Someone's growing, and it's creating stability, but it's also leaving a lot of room for insecurity for the other person. The other person feels like they were meant to grow together, or they feel like they were supposed to come together before this growth happened. For some of you, children could be involved. Like, that's what I'm getting is like, it's a big growth, it's a big change, and it's almost like this feeling of like, we were supposed to do that together. So for some of you, this could even be someone who you made a plan with, and they're saying that we were supposed to do that together, but one of you's done it without the other person. One of you's gone and done this without them, the other. So bottom deck energy is, yeah, look, that's where it's coming from. The 5 of Pentacles. So the person who's thinking about you feels abandoned by the choices that you've made for yourself in your life. They feel as though they have to tell you something, and they're kind of hesitating to reach out because they don't know how you'll react. They also don't know what good it will do to talk to you about this. Like, why should I talk to group 4 if it's not going to help any one of us? There is a strong feeling here of one person moving away and leaving the other person behind. Now, for some of you, group 4, this is a family member or a friend. For others of you, this is somebody who did have romantic intentions towards you, and you've kind of cut that off before it developed. I don't say it was all you, though. There's much, what it feels like is unspoken responsibility here. Like there was never an official conversation here, especially if it was family. They almost feel like you were just always meant to be there, you know? This is someone who always expected to have you in their life. They always expected the two of you to be there for each other. And now that you're growing elsewhere, this person feels like you're abandoning them. They feel like they are still healing and that they still need your support to do this. You know, like there's one of these people has crutches and a head wound, and the other one is cold, but they have no physical ailments. So I do feel like whatever this choice was, it wasn't an easy decision. I think that for some of you, maybe you don't realize how much this choice has impacted this person. But they can appreciate the fact that it was the right thing to do for you and for your emotional fulfillment as well. Like they think that this choice is something that you made because you thought it was going to make you happier. So I'm going to pull more tarot to clarify each of these cards. Let's have a look at this 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups, please, Spirit. Who is thinking of group 4? And why is the 8 of Cups in this spread? They really want to tell you something. They do. I will get to that though. But the 8 of Cups. Why is the 8 of Cups here, please, Spirit? Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, the 8 of Cups is saying that this person really respects your decisions. They understand that when you make a choice to do something, you do it because you've thought about it for a very long time. They're saying that they understand that the choice that you've made is going to make you very, very happy. You are a light in this person's life, and they're proud of your achievements, but they can't help but feel personally attacked by the choice, because they kind of they expected to be able to give you this, and instead you're growing elsewhere. Instead, their cup was never able to be offered because they feel like you've given up on the connection, is what they're telling me. So what is this Ace of Swords, please, Spirit? What is this Ace of Swords? Why is the Ace of Swords here? The World. They want to tell you something about your achievements. They say that they're very proud of you, Group 4, but there is this feeling of, like, the world is such a big place. This person is quite protective of you as well. They know that you're going to create new memories. They know that you're very capable, but there is this feeling of, like, wanting to wrap you up in cotton wool and look after you. Like, this could be a mother for many of you, who is struggling to let you go and live your life, you know. But it feels like this person is, they want to talk to you about something to do with your achievements. They're incredibly proud of you, but there's something else here. They're saying it's not over yet. Like, they need to tell you something before you go. Group 4, what is this Ace of Swords? What do you want to tell them? The Eight of Pentacles reverse and the Ace of Pentacles reverse. There's this feeling of guilt that they weren't able to help you. I almost feel like you've had to do a lot of this for yourself. Like, you've put your time, energy, effort, even money into this. And it feels like you've done the impossible. Like, they feel like they could have, would have, should have been there to support you more. There is a slight feeling of, like, why wasn't I able to... like, you seem to do a lot of this privately. This person is someone who would have really wanted to be involved in the story and the journey, and they do feel guilt that they weren't able to do that. With these two Pentacles cards and the Ace, it's almost like you did this new beginning. You made this new thing by yourself. Maybe you told them about it, but they didn't appreciate how much effort or how much work was going into this, until it hit the point where you're now celebrated as the World. Like, the World is a Saturn energy card, and Saturn is very much, for me, it's Capricorn. Aquarius is there as well. And for me, that's like inventing something and then sticking by it, you know, creating something unique, and then really putting in the hard work to make it into something more. And what there's almost saying is that they want the opportunity before you go, before you leave, to really just commend you for this, to tell you how proud they are, and to acknowledge the fact that you did all of this by yourself when other people like them should have, would have, could have maybe helped you along the way. They're quite proud. The Lovers card, please, Spirit. Why is the Lovers card in this deck? In this spread for my Group 4s? The Fool, excuse me. So this beautiful Major Arcana is being clarified by two more Major Arcana. We have the Fool and Temperance in reverse. I'm feeling a lot of fast energy over here. This person loves to talk, Group 4. They love to talk, they love to talk, they love to talk. Maybe the conversation isn't always balanced, though. With Temperance in reverse, perhaps this person struggles to let you in on the conversation. This conversation may only be one-sided, or there may be burning issues that have been suppressed, is what I feel. Like, more could have been expressed, balanced, and equally. There could have been more ebb and flow here, but it was really just like a psh. This person would tell you that you've handled yourself really well, considering the circumstances. Like, with Temperance reversed, I feel like you've been through a lot with this person, or this person's personality hasn't always been easy to work with. They're very grateful for the patience that you've afforded them, for the kindness that you've given them, and they're grateful for the fact that you were any support along the way in their journey. There is a strong feeling here of this person wanting to pay you back with the Fool card here. Like, they want to give back. They want to wish you well and wherever you go, wherever you're over to next. But they really feel like you're on to bigger and better things. And there is still this underlying energy of, like, feeling like you've left prematurely. Like, they were expecting you to be here for longer. They were expecting you to stay around for longer. They were expecting you to want to work on this. Maybe they feel like you two need to heal more together, and you've kind of just stepped away and decided that you're done, or you want to heal by yourself now. And this person feels like, with Temperance reversed, like it's unfinished business almost, Group 4. Like, more could be said, more could be amalgamated here. I feel like this person questions how you truly feel about them and whether you have suppressed any strong feelings for them. Like, especially if this is a family member, I'm just getting like a guilt here, guilt feeling like this family connection, or this connection in general, to be honest, they seem to have really tested your patience, and now that you're on this new path, they feel like they need to like rush in and say a bunch of stuff before you go to get really informal. It's like they need to say all these things that perhaps weren't left unsaid before you go, so that whatever happens, you know, they're wishing you well, they hope that you're safe, they hope that, they wish they could just wrap you up in cotton wool before you go, but whatever happens, they just don't want any regrets here. They don't want anything happening, and then they, like, maybe this person's health isn't okay. Listen, I don't want to jump to that conclusion, but they are concerned that the next time they see you might be the last time, or the last time for a long time. So they're really trying to like balance the energies before you go. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here, please? Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? We have the Moon card. Interesting. So you guys got a lot of major arcana, group 4. This is a significant person in your life, which is why they're coming through so strongly as a family member. You could be a part of the same soul family. We've got so much major arcana. We've got the Sun, the High Priestess, the Magician, the Empress. Was there another card back there? No. We also have the World, the Lovers, Temperance, the Fool, the Moon. I really feel like this person is so proud of you. They're very aware of the fact that you have a strong intuition. They know that they trust you. They trust the choice that you've made, and they trust that you're doing what's best for you. With this Queen of Pentacles, they know you have so much growth, and they don't want you to live your life with regrets. But I am feeling with the Moon here, my group 4s, that there is a lot that hasn't been said yet. They really hope that you find whatever it is that you're looking for on this new journey. They hope that you are able to gain wisdom without pain. That's almost what they're hoping here. There's this feeling with the Moon that there's a lot that needs to be revealed, and this Moon is showing up very frequently, this crescent moon. I don't know if it's waning or waxing, but it feels like there's so much more to be revealed, and this person sees you as someone who has so much potential, who could grow into an incredible human being, because life is a lot more than that for you. Life for you seems to be about experience, and you're on this new journey now, you know, culminating over here with the World and starting fresh over here with the Fool. They do have fears about the path that you've chosen. I feel this person suppressing a lot of those fears and really trying to shadow that with bright, happy, you know, I'm so happy for you. I just want the best for you. But this person, they're very sad to see you go, to say the least. And they are concerned about like not being able to protect you. There is a protective energy here, but also like just wanting you to be happy. We have the Moon and the Sun, the Magician and the High Priestess, you know, the World and the Fool. There's so much balanced energy here. The Lovers, this is a significant person. No matter what you do, this person will always care about you. They will always want the best for you. And they acknowledge now, because you've had to make these drastic actions, they're really seeing how they may have let you down, how their actions kind of pushed you away, group 4, to say the least. This person is seeing that they were expecting more from you than you could possibly give, and they do feel that your connection needs to heal, but they also respect the choice that you've made, and they understand that you need to do this because it's what's best for you. It's almost like this person was expecting the Sun from you, but you're actually the Moon, if that makes sense. And they really just want you to be your authentic self now. They really just want you to do whatever you need to do to be happy. You don't have to be this bright, luminous, gravitational pulling entity. You can simply exist as you need to with the Moon. And if that means that you need to spend time away from them and purge some old energy and confront some deep-rooted fears, then they respect that decision. Your bottom deck energy is the Lovers again, you guys. You got the Lovers twice. With the Lovers reversed, they think about this decision that you've made so often, and I feel that they haven't really fully communicated to you about how this makes them feel, because they don't want to look selfish. They want to respect the choice that you've made, and they want to appreciate the fact that you've done this for you. So let's get some more clues as to who this person is, Spirit. Who is constantly thinking about group 4? Okay. Oh my lord, I'm sure that's like a third of the whole box. Wow. Maybe a lot of y'all picked this group because of the amethyst here. Let's separate. We're going to get initials. We're also going to be getting star signs and messages, just to get any little hints as to who this person might be. I think we literally got every letter in the alphabet, so hopefully we'll be able to spell some names, hey? Surely. Alright, let's separate. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this feels like a really, like, real soulmate connection, like someone who you could do no wrong in their eyes, like they just love you unconditionally, this person. A real strong family energy, because no matter what happens, they know that they're always going to have these feelings for you. So let's look at initials. We have an H, we have a B, so it could be yours or theirs, first, middle, last name. We also have an S. Oh, I just heard sorry. We have an F. Frank. For some reason, I thought I would get family, but Frank. Jonah or Justin with that J. We also have an O. Oh, this person is so happy for you. They're just, I keep hearing, ooh, ooh, ooh. We have a K. Like they wish they celebrated your success more. We have a T. We have another O. I'm just seeing shoot. So they're saying shoot your shot. S-H-O-O-T. Shoot your shot. We have an X. So this person could have double letters, because we got another X and we have 2 O's as well. I'm also seeing an I. We are being shown an M. An M? An M? A-M? An M? Oh my gosh. We're being shown an E. That M could be a W as well, either or. We have another J. So listen, we knew this was going to happen. Look at all these initials. We have a Z. I just heard Zanzibar. Okay. We have another T. So 2 T's, 2 O's, 2 J's, 2 X's. We also have a G. This will always be my gorgeous, gorgeous. Gorgeous. You are the light of this person's life. They really want the best for you, but they really... oh, it's hard to see you go. We have a C and a P. And, well, what else do I have? Another C. So 2 C's as well. All right, let's have a look here. Gratitude. This person is so grateful for the presence that you occupy in their world, and they're really sad to see you go. We have heart. Yes, you have infiltrated this person's heart chakra. They have very fond, strong feelings for you. And honestly, for most of you, this person will always love you, regardless of what happens. We have throat. They are dying to talk to you. They really want to communicate about your success and about this new journey you're on. They're really trying to make time to do this before you leave. Like, they really need to do this. There's almost a feeling of like, I don't know when I'm going to see you next, so please just let me do this. We have love. So again, with that heart chakra, there's this strong sense of love. They want you to take care of yourself with that heart chakra too. Look after your body, look after yourself holistically. With what's going on in the world, there is a message here about your immune system. So just generally trying to wrap you in cotton wool, you know, coming through with that real strong protection energy. We have sacral chakra. They're very proud of what you have created for yourself. They see you as a very expressive, passionate person, and they really do hope that this new venture brings you happiness. Oh my days, look what's in my hand, happiness. I didn't even realize. I love that. But yes, they do hope that this will bring you happiness. Crown chakra. They trust that you're a very smart person, but they know that you are quite, like, you have a good intuition. Whether this person can articulate or believes in those things, they know that, like, you're the kind of person where you do these things and it pays off. Like, you're smart, but you also have this really good gut instinct, this good cognitions. Oh my days, I can't say it. But this innermost knowing, this ability to make it happen based on how you're feeling. Now, we also have the 6th chakra, so they're really asking you to look after your health. This is Virgo's energy. They just want you to do what is going to make you feel like yourself again. And they know that you're a very compassionate person, but they don't want you to get stuck into a vortex of helping other people, which is why they're very proud of you for doing this for you. Saturn, they're very proud of your achievements. They're proud of the road that you're on, and they know that it's going to be a long road, which is why they kind of just want to snap up whatever time they can with you now. We have Moon over here, so lots of love. Not something I would usually associate with Moon, but they do see you as this energy that complements them. This is someone who really, really, really cares about you, group 4. And with the Moon energy here, they suppress a lot of their fears because they don't want to project them onto you. This is someone who does hold fears over your safety, over the connection that the two of you share. But it comes from this space of just loving you and wanting what's best for you. Now we have the nine of houses. We have the 9th house out here as well. So this is saying gambling. You've taken a risk here and they sincerely hope that it pays off. Gambling is how you may know this person as well, apparently. Jupiter coming out again to confirm that this person may be the kind of person who wishes they adventured more, or they may live vicariously through your travel. They may be someone who is equally changeable and mutable and likes exploring and learning about new things and new cultures and that sort of energy. So that might be a way for you to know who they are, but what's really coming through is that they want you to gain this experience as well. The 7th house, so this could very well be like a partner, someone who you spent a lot of time with. This is also just saying that this person's always going to be there for you. We have Mars energy. This person could be very much a go-getter. So I'm kind of getting that this person, they kind of, how would I describe it? They move proactively, if that makes sense. But they also feel like your decision was very sudden as well. Like, yes, I feel this person being able to like make things happen, like quick on the fly, let's do this. But I also feel like they look at your decision here as being quite reactive and impulsive. Like, oh, Pluto is telling me that there is a new beginning here for you, if I'm honest, and this person is hoping that there is room for them in your life, however you're transforming. Maybe this is someone who is also transformed. You know, you've seen them pick themselves up and go through a lot of changes in their life, and now they're having the opportunity to see that happen with you again. Apparently, you're both these kinds of people that are transforming and changing quite regularly. We have the 3rd house here, more communication energy. Yes, that's coming through strong. There's so much Gemini energy here. I mean, to be fair, we got a lot of cards. We got a lot of signs. We got a lot of channel messages. So it's just a strong desire to communicate. Like, they really have to talk to you before you go. Pisces. We also have Sagittarius. Oh, no, that's Aquarius. My bad. Aquarius. Getting ahead of myself. We have Gemini. I don't doubt that. There are strong air placements here. We have Aries. Absolutely. We have Leo. I do see where that could be coming from with the sun out here. We do have Sagittarius. I knew I could feel their energy, but Jupiter's here so many times. We also have Libra. So to be fair, we got everything. A lot of you must have picked this group. We also have Taurus. The only thing that isn't out here is Capricorn, really. I think we're missing Capricorn, Virgo. And please don't come for me in the comments. Scorpio, I think, is also missing. Listen, there's a lot. We got to move forward. Maybe. So this person needs to tell you something, but they don't want you to feel like you're changing your mind because of them. So they're contemplating talking to you about something serious. We have October. I wish I told you. Absolutely. They kind of want to tell you this because they have to, but they don't want it to feel like it's them being selfish trying to keep you here. They really, 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 really love you, okay? Like, really love you. October and February could be significant. We have I wish. So they're really trying to figure out, like, do I say this? Do I do that? I also feel like this person does live vicariously through your experiences. We have I'm grateful for intimacy. So this is someone who is very, very close to you, you guys. Like, this is Cancer energy with Pisces energy, watery, airy energy, a lot of fire too though. Not that much earth, but just so much love, so much appreciation for you, and really proud of what you've been through and where you're going. Let's get some oracle cards. What else does my group 4s? What else does group 4 need to know about this connection, please? What else does group 4 need to know about this connection? Oh, excuse me. Oh, okay. Sorry, I need to tell you this too before I get into that. With this, I'm grateful for your intimacy as well. This person says that they feel very grateful for the fact that you felt safe enough to open up to them. So at one point in time, that's a key indicator as to who this person is, whether they're family, friends, or a previous lover. You opened up and told them something about yourself. It could have been your mental health. It could have been how you have this facade of doing well, but you're not. There's this feeling as though you let this person in, and they're very, very grateful for that intimacy, for the fact that you opened up to them and you showed them a side of yourself that you don't show a lot of people. They're very, very grateful that you not only had the courage to do that, but that you allowed yourself to be vulnerable enough to let them in, because they really do look up to you. They feel this dual energy, like they love being around you, but they have so much respect for you, and they really trust your mind and how you make decisions. So they're grateful that you chose and you made that decision to open up to them and share your thoughts with them, your feelings with them. Even if it wasn't about this person, it's almost like you confided something in them. Now, the cards that came out for you was the Ace of Swords. So we do know this about this person. They long for something here with the Ace of Swords. This person, you can expect communication from them very soon, okay? Spirit is saying that what you need to know about this connection is that there will be success moving forward, but you can also expect a new opportunity to communicate to one another. It may be different, it may be slightly strained because of the circumstances. For many of you, if you're physically moving, it may be only over the phone, but I do feel some sort of new opportunity coming that will allow success in this connection, but also for you moving forward. With the Tower here, Spirit is saying that this disruption was necessary. It is going to be jarring. It is different. It does mean that some things have to change. But with the Tower upright, it was very much necessary. This disruption had to happen because things had become a bit too, how do I describe this? Complacent, I guess, like stable. It's almost like there was this big storm, and over time sediment had just come and covered this beautiful riverbed of quartz rocks, quartz stones. Imagine that. Oh Lord. And the storm had just washed all this sediment over the riverbed until you couldn't see any of the quartz anymore. And over time the waters settled and the sediment settled, and people forgot that there was quartz at the bottom of this riverbed. This disruption has allowed, yes, it's created murky waters temporarily, but it's allowed us to remember that there's quartz at the bottom of this river, that the true potential still lies within, and that there is still opportunity here. And that's what I feel with this disruption card. This chaos is temporary. It will calm, and there will be success here. Bottom deck energy is the Seven of Swords, deception and envy. So remember, this person did give me the energy that they live vicariously through you. So I do feel that there is an element of jealousy there, but I feel like at the very bottom of it, they do love you, okay? They may say things or do things that feels like they aren't completely happy for you, and that's why they're thinking about you, because they don't want you to feel like they are not supportive in the very least, and jealous at the very most, This is somebody who appears sneaky right now. They may be struggling to communicate with you, or they may be struggling to talk to you openly and honestly because they're trying to figure out what to say and how to say it well. So let's get some channeled messages. This is going to be interesting. Obviously, only take the ones that resonate. This is from my Ooey Gooey Sickly Sweet Love Addictions playlist that I use to get all the songs on this channel. So yeah, if this is family, you are warned, okay? Let's just see what comes through. Group 4, what would their person like to say to them? Group 4, what would their person like to say to them? Oh, sweets. What would their person like to say to them? Anything else? It's up to you. Just be honest. What would their person like to say? Thank you. Bottom deck energy is, baby, I'll go out of my way for you. Maybe you should do the same out of respect. Oof, out of my way, Ramon. So there is this energy here of one person's expectations of the other person became unrealistic. And I do feel guilt. You know, I was picking up on that strongly. I had this really strong feeling of one person is out here doing the most to the point where the other person just had to make this choice for themselves. And this person is very supportive. There's a lot of respect here. There's a lot of like understanding, but there is this feeling of like you were this person's son even when you were going through your dark period and you just needed to be a moon. You know, this person still expected you to be the light of their life at times. All right, so we have you ain't alone, so why are you lonely? There you go on the dark end of the street. Are you scared to tell somebody how you feel about somebody? So this is the song You Ain't Alone by Alabama Shakes. Now what this is saying is that there are suppressed feelings, but there's also this indication of that vulnerability we were talking about, you opening up and sharing some of what you're going through, which is why I think this person knows that you're doing what you need to in order to make yourself happy. Lying awake all weekend. Am I supposed to hold out, darling? We don't have forever. Her firm embrace, it would make my final bed. Venus flytrap. So there's so much love in this. There's also this feeling of like waiting. Maybe you're waiting. Someone here is waiting for a communication or the right moment to communicate. And it feels like that window is closing very quickly. Her firm embrace, it would make my final bed. This person loves you so much it's hard to see you go, but they also feel like this energy became slightly toxic between you, like you have to go now. You have to experience your own things now. I think I want to kiss you right now, right here in front of everybody right now. So this is the song Kiss You Right Now by Duckworth, and there's just that feeling of like wrapping you in cotton wool more than anything, and just like holding you there and protecting you from everything and wanting you to have experience but not wanting you to get hurt. I feel your poison running through my veins to cope with our love slipping away. I'd rather take one to the head. Oh my days. Oh wow, I forgot this song was in here. It's the song Take One to the Head by Sabrina Claudio. It's a beautiful song and her voice is like an angel, but wowzers, that's a lot. When I'm inside you, euphoria. When you look at me like that, euphoria. When you ask about me, euphoria. So this is a Spanish song called Euphoria, if you haven't guessed. And it's by Senra. So I'll show you that, Senra. Yeah, this person you're the light of their life, and it could be sexually, because that was my one of only probably 5 sexual cards out of 100. So this could very well be a relationship, like in terms of romantic, a long-term partner who you've really grown with, and then you've made this choice to do some growing individually. But regardless, you're the light of this person's life. You bring them so much happiness. You've already created amazing memories together, and they just love having you around. So we also have, oh, shut your mouth. We have, she'll tease you, she'll unease you, she's precocious, and she knows just how to make a pro blush. She's got Betty Davis eyes. Kim Carnes, Betty Davis eyes. So this person just sees you as like, you could nail any situation. You are so talented, you are so smart, you're so clever, you're so intuitive. They just think the world of you. I've been watching you for some time, can't stop staring at those ocean eyes, no fair. I've never fallen from quite this high, right into those ocean eyes. So this is obviously Ocean Eyes, but this is actually the Black Bear remix, for those of you who are curious. It's not the original. Billie Eilish Black Bear remix. So listen, that's what I have for you, my group 4s. Wowzers. This person loves you so much, like it's unconditional. Group 4, you could do no wrong in their eyes. They respect the choice that you've made. They definitely want to talk to you before you go, and ultimately they think about you because of the love they have for you. So I hope this was interesting. I hope it was fun. I hope you know who this is. I'm curious. If you feel comfortable, I wouldn't mind hearing if you want to comment down below, but that's up to you. Look after your wonderful self. Only take what resonates. Leave the rest for somebody else, and I shall see you in another video. Bye.